Hello, welcome to the Intoxicated Flamingo. I am your host, Jenn. So, after last week, I had a couple days, where I wasn't 100%. I have fixed that. So, I'm working on a project that I've been wanting to do. I've had it cut out for a while. And I'm finally getting around. Like I said, I am such a chicken shit when it comes to doing things I haven't done before as far as sewing. I mean, I'm only making them for me, so I don't know what my problem is, but they just look really complicated until I start doing them, and I'm like, oh my god, this is so cool. So this is my pirate costume. Right here is the one I'm doing, and I'm making it a female Joker, but pirate. So I finished. I worked on this all day yesterday, and I was over the moon. I want to make more. So many more. I don't know if I want to make them and sell them, or if I just want to make them for me and wear them, because I will. I will wear them. Jenn bringing pirate back, okay? That's all I gotta say. I'm gonna start a new trend. But I got this mostly done yesterday. So the jacket itself's done. I gotta put the buttons. It's gonna have bright orange buttons that go on it. But my sleeves, I got my sleeves, and I'll have a poofy, well, probably not poofy, but it's gonna have a green shirt underneath. So I'm very excited. I got a few more little things I got to tweak on it, but oh my god, it's so long. It is so long. Check that out. Woo! I love it. And like I said, I want more, and I put this on this morning just to see, fresh eyes and stuff. Gotta make sure, nothing's changed since yesterday. And I want more. I want to wear it everywhere. So yeah, start looking for a new fashion trend, and cloaks too. The cloaks are not really capes, but the cloaks with the hood. Why do we stop wearing those things? Oh my gosh, it's like a blanket wrapped around you. I think it's amazing. So, pardon me. Yeah, I wasn't impaired enough, so I had to stop and restart to get a little bit more. This just wasn't kicking it, so I got something else that kind of kicked my butt, and I'm probably gonna pay for that later. But okay, so this is the Lego thing that I got. And it says 3, but I'm counting 5, but I understand I can make these two, or this one. So I was trying to find something fairly simple. So it comes with 3 separate books. And I think my son found out because he always had the Bionicles from when he was younger, and we still have a tote of those somewhere. I think they're in storage. But he doesn't have the instruction booklets anymore. But I think he found out you can Google that and stuff. You can find it. So, but I am going to do the little bunny on the bottom. So I'm looking at this. This is for the little book. There is a couple of pages. There's a couple of pages in here for a book, and after doing the VW and putting the little license plate upside down and on the wrong piece, yeah, we're just gonna put that right there. So we're good on that one. Whew, okay. So I remember when I was younger playing with these, I used to, come up with screwy names or whatever the piece looked like, trying to remember what piece I was looking for. I would get these, and I had bunk beds. I have a sister that slept on the bottom bunk, and I slept on the top bunk, but we had 2 drawers underneath our bed, and one was full of my Legos, and I would always sit there. I'd have to rummage through things, and most of the time I was sitting on the carpet trying to put these together, and then I need another round piece. Round and round you go. Where is it? Oh, okay. And that sits like on the edge, right? Okay. I need 2 little black nubby things. There's one. All of these are so tiny. Oh my gosh. I'm hoping it shouldn't take me all that long. I got this idea from my son. He said that there was a guy who did a Lego thing. I don't know that he had been drinking or not, but I think he had. And it was supposed to take 4 hours. It took him longer than 4 hours. And I thought, it's not a bad idea, you know? Maybe for a bigger one. I see the stuff that they have now, and I'm like, wow, they didn't have that, you know, when I was younger. I didn't like it when they started doing the pieces. They started making them pink for girls. You know, half of the time I don't think girls care what color anything is. If we like it, we're gonna play with it. I played with Hot Wheels. I played with Transformers. Okay, I may not have my own, but I played with other people's Transformers. Okay, it's just showing purple. It's not showing that it's dark or whatever. See, that almost bugs me too. I need them all the same. I always wanted to order a bunch of Legos so that I would have them. Oh my gosh, I'd have all the colors. I am just amazed. I've gone to Disney's Celebration Center, so it's like outside of Disney, but it still is pricey. You're just not inside Disney. And they, what the hell's that? Oh, okay. They have, there is a Lego store there, and outside they have like huge dragon, and I mean huge, huge. And I'm like, I want that job. I want to put that together. I want to say there's one where the dragon's in the water, and it's actually out in the, I don't want to call it a bay. It's just it's so tiny. Arrow looking thing. It looks like home plate for the see, home plate for baseball. That's what it looks like. Okay. And they've got but yeah, anyway, so it's huge structure and it's out of Legos, but it's a dragon in the water, the little humps and everything. But I thought, wow, that would be so cool. They probably have a professional that does it, but I'd still like to help. What am I looking? Oh, I'm looking right at them. Wow. Okay. This is, what am I making again? Rabbit. It's a little rabbit. These must be his paws. Okay. All right. Yeah, we need some more of this. Now, I don't know about where a lot of you live, what the rules are in a lot of places. They have, our area, they have taken away our plastic straws. You can buy them in bundles at the grocery store, but the restaurants do not give you a normal straw. You get those paper straws that are like a spitball by the time you're done with it. So yeah, we've been, this one's metal, which is fine unless I have one of my dailies, which is that frozen drink, and then sometimes it gets really cool, it'll stick to my lip. I went to Georgia. I was in Savannah, Georgia years ago. It was a convention of some sort. Where am I? Oh, stuff on the side. So just on the one side I put this right here. Why don't I do it on the other? That's probably the next step or something to flip it over. But I had gone to a restaurant there, and I mean, the gals had the old-fashioned, like 1800s dresses, or probably not early 1900s, they were 1800s dresses, and they served you food, and you drank, and ate with, I want to say, I don't know if it was pewter or what, but it was heavy. And it was cold, and yeah, your lip would kind of stick to the glass a little bit if you weren't paying attention. I thought that was cool. I would love to go back. I was by myself, when I had gone, well, not by myself, but like I said, it was a home-based business that I did. I sold candles, Party Light. If anybody's familiar with Party Light, I did that. And they were having the huge convention where everybody gets together and whoo, rah, rah, rah. And why we're selling this crap and what we're aiming for. And it's just a big cheerleader session. And so that's why I had gone. So yeah, they do the same thing on the other side. Okay, there it is. This little thing. I don't know that it matters which way it points, but okay. And so I really didn't do a whole lot other than go to the convention, go to my hotel, and that was it. We had so many of us in that hotel room. I think I was sleeping on the floor. I opted to. I was like, oh, I don't care. You know, we had about 5 or 6 of us in that room. Oh, wait, no. That was my DC trip. That trip I had a lot of fun because I was with a friend and we actually went on a twilight tour of DC. It was really cool and it was very emotional for me. So my dad was in the military. My dad was Air Force, him and his brother, and my dad was in Vietnam. So I had recently at that time just visited my dad and I'd heard all of his stories, so they were all fresh in my mind. And then when I went and I saw some of the memorials and stuff, it was very emotional for me, and I was very weepy on that tour. But doing the Twilight tour, I mean, this kid that was taking us, that was telling us everything, very knowledgeable. But to go through, you know, when you live somewhere that has historic significance, living there, growing up there and living there, I think we tend to take things for granted. And as an outsider coming in, getting to visit that and to know who stood, I mean, they have the spot marked where Martin Luther King stood to give his speech. They have, you know, all these different things, different movies I've seen and different events in history that I've seen. And it's like to know, wow, you know, is George Washington here? What about this building over here? Oh my God, it looks so old. You know, what is it? It's just sitting there. It looks abandoned. It was probably like a well cover or something. I don't know. But I mean, it was just so neat to be there and to know the things that had gone on in that area prior, you know, our ancestors and stuff. So that was a good trip. I want to go back and take my dad just so he can see some things. I will say though, do not drive. Take a bus or the train or something. I took an airplane. And we had our buses that took us to and from the hotel. But other than that, I walked everywhere, or I went on the tram underneath. Yeah, do not drive there. That was just, it was insane just watching people. I took pictures of all kinds of signs. There were some street signs. I'm backwards now. There were some street signs. It shows, okay, so it's showing me to do this. I don't know what that is. So, whoa, we just flip that around. Where is, okay, there's that. Okay, that's what I'm seeing there. Did I get all of that? I got that, and I got that. Yes, okay, so now I'm over here. But yeah, I want to take my dad and go on a trip with him to DC. I thought that was, oh, okay, I see what you're doing. I got it. Yeah, but I want to go back to Savannah because I didn't realize until watching, okay, so I am one of those crazy older ladies that I don't know why we do it. The murder documentaries, oh my gosh, they're so fascinating. And yes, I will watch them before I go to bed. Sometimes they freak me out, other ones not so much. But where am I? Oh, okay, I'm still on this. I need this one. Where did you go? You go right. Oh, okay, I see what you did. And then you put this one on. Oh, there's one on each. Okay. Another single. There it is. But I also love the ghost shows, and I watch a lot of this. I really love, okay, Ghost Adventures. Those are probably the most popular one, but I also watch Kindred Spirits and Dead Files. And I mean, you name it, I watch it. I watched one on Amish, and do you know the Amish? You do not talk about ghosts, and you do not talk about witches. But if you are a witch and they suspect you of being a witch, there's a special way that they bury you. I was like, wow, really? Okay. But we don't believe in them. I wouldn't say don't believe in them, they don't talk about them. That one was just crazy. And then that's, of course, when my son, okay, you guys have not seen my son. My son is very skinny, okay? He has like a 28, 29-inch waist, and he's about 6 feet tall. So he could easily do Slender Man. He would make a great Jack Skellington, I tell you. But he will come in here, and he comes in my room and he just puts his hand around, he just wraps it around my door. And I'm busy watching TV, so the door's kind of behind me because I sit over here. I have a desk and stuff over here that I'll be at, and my TV's up in the corner. And so he just creeps the hell out of me. I'm like, why do you do this to me? Or he'll slowly push the door open. He'll hold the cat up high, and like the cat's levitating, and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? He used to come into my room when we had the house. I would be asleep, and all I would see, it would look like the shadow, the outline figure of Slender Man standing in my doorway, and I'm like, oh, and I'd wake up to that. I'm like, what? He's like, I didn't want to scare you, so I was trying to come in slow. He's like, do you want me to kneel down and come in that way? I was like, no, 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 no. No, I'm the shortest thing in this house. You come in on your knees? Oh, hell no. We're going to have some issues. I don't need those kinds of problems. Oh, my kids keep me on my toes. My daughter, oh, okay, that's on the page. It's a good thing I did the shorter one. You're just so chatty. My daughter, when I was trying to teach her to drive, okay, I'm a paranoid passenger. I am not a good, yeah, eyeball. And I need another eyeball. Oh, we're going to make him, oh, no, it's Wally. So I'm not a good passenger. And I told the kids, it's not you, it's me and everybody else, okay? So when they started driving and I could doze off in the passenger seat, they knew they were doing good. But they would get so mad at me, you don't trust my driving, you don't trust this. I said, no, 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 I am fine with your, actually, I am not fine with anybody's driving. Even my husband, he does it for a living. It freaks the hell out of me. I am just not a good passenger. Are they supposed to be his teeth? I think these are supposed to be his little teeth. They're yellow. But anyway, so my daughter, when I was teaching her to drive, she is also just as skinny and tall as her brother. And she likes to wear her 3-inch or so high heels. And she would play keep away with car keys. You want the keys? You want the keys? Oh, you can't get the keys. Threatened to kick her in her shin. Or not let her drive the next day if she didn't give me my damn keys. Oh, it drove me nuts. Play keep away with me. And I told the kids too, I said, if you ever drive off without me, you just keep going. Don't stop, don't go home, just keep going. Because they ain't going to be pretty when you do get home. There's a beak somewhere. Oh, this little thing. They did not have stuff like this when I was little. Why am I doing it this way? Oh, it's not a beak. I'm doing a rabbit, not a bird. It's a rabid bird. Is there such a thing? Can birds get rabies? Huh. These are things that go through my mind. Where's the purple? It's a purple triangle thingy. Pointy side down. So that's going to be his little nose. Oh, I'm trying to wiggle. Try and wiggle my nose. Be like a little bunny. Stick that on there. There's little paws. Ooh! He's coming along nicely. I want to know what all these little red things are for. What would those be used for? Oh, that's for this chipmunk? Yeah, that's for the chipmunk. Thank you, thank you. What the hell am I looking for? This thing. So I need this and this. This and this. Okay. 2 of these. Oh, the ears. Ooh. From there. I need the little claw thingies. There we go. Okay. So this goes this way. This. Let's see if we can't do. Oh my gosh. You know, there are just some days, this is so embarrassing. And again, it depends on where I am. But I was talking about Savannah. I'm going to go back to Savannah because of how haunted the place is. I don't know that I would do good. You would hear me screaming. you would know where the ghosted stuff is because I'd be screaming. Oh, but Zach and my brain's everywhere. Trying to stay focused and stay focused. What was it? Zach, Aaron, Billy. I've watched all of them, all of their shows. I have sat and binged watch them, and soon I will probably sit down and binge watch them again. Because, like I said, I've been doing the This isn't right. This one. This one goes the other. Okay, I see. They mirror each other. There we go. Okay, let's do it that way. No. This goes with the claw at the top. Where's the claw at the top? I see. Okay. I got it. So, Zach, Aaron, Billy, and Jay. They're the Scooby-Doo group. So Zach is Freddy. He's the one who tells everybody, okay, we're going to split up now. And hold on, give me a minute. I gotta, there, get on there. And get on there. Ah, there we go. There's my bunny. His little ears. Oh my gosh, he's adorable. And that is supposed to be, I'm guessing, his little teeth. Oh my gosh. There was one that was like a cougar. So anyways, Zach is Freddy, since, you know, he calls the shots, where they go, and who goes where. Aaron is Shaggy and Scooby in one, because he gets so excited when he hears things, and he's so cartoony anyways. I mean, the way he jumps and takes off, and of all of the guys in the group, he's the one I want to meet. I love Aaron. I really do. He's very goofy. He's kindred spirit, you know, it really is. Jay would be Velma, because he does a lot of the research. He understands a lot of the lore. He's able to research things pretty quick while, you know, he's sitting there watching the cameras, and they're like, hey Jay, what's this mean? Have you ever heard of this or that? And he's already on his phone. He's looking it up. And then Billy, I'm sorry, you're Daphne. Because I don't know how many times you get sent off somewhere and you're like, I don't feel comfortable doing this. I don't want to do this. Why are you sending me? Why are you singling me out? Why aren't you sending Aaron? So he's the Daphne. So they are the Scooby group, but just, yeah. But I love it that Aaron is Scooby and Shaggy at the same time. I love that show. I love it. One I really miss, I wish that they would bring back, is The Haunted Collector with John Zaffis. I like him. He's interesting. I liked his stuff. Anyways, well, I still got quite a pile here. I could work on another one, but I like my little bunny. He is, woo! Oh, I broke an ear. So, well, that was fun. I have no idea what I'm going to do next week. So, who knows, just go wandering through the toy aisle. We'll see what we come up with. I would like to do a bigger one. I would love to do a Death Star. Oh, man. I have no place to keep that here. All right. Well, not quite as difficult as I thought I would do, but again, I did do the easier one. And starting to feel affected. I mean, I've been affected for a while, but it's like it's amped up a little bit. All of a sudden, it's like, whoa. Okay, so I don't know what I'm doing next week. I will find something. It will be interesting. So, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had a good laugh. Whatever. Forget about your troubles. And like I said, if you haven't done something in a long time, music or singing or playing instruments, writing, poetry, just photography, surfing, snowboarding, bicycling, going off trail. If it's something you love to do, but you haven't, or you used to love to do it, but you haven't done it in a long time, trust me, get back into it. It could be one of the best things. It could be one of the best things that happens to you, and just rejuvenate yourself and just feel inspired. Remember why it was you started doing certain things, and what it is that you love about them. I mean, whether it's a sentimental reason or just sentimental nostalgia. That's nostalgia. Yeah. So anyways, I hope that you guys have a great weekend. I hope you have a very good week coming up, and I will see you next week. Like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I will see you then.